think I finally got it down to where I can prime it. Getting ready to tape it up. It's a lot of work, especially this, I forget what that's called. Yeah, this had all kind of cracks in it. It's the 180 from 3M I'm using. I just scuff up the epoxy. So I try to get some of this dust out here and put down some primer. Scuff this up. I scuff up at 180. All this dust. I'm going to tape. Yeah, I'm going to tape it up and put some of this cheap ass primer on it. Jump on the front clip and the front fin is next. Depending on how this come out. This is a test to run here. Yeah. I've got everything taped down, wiped down, and tacked down. Took all day to get to this point. Can't really get these doors back on. They're taking up too much room. Using this as a primer. Got this Eastwood no name spray gun. I think I put like 2 coats on it. Just got done putting on the first coat. Just got done with well, probably about 10 minutes ago. Tried to clean that paint, the gun. Put 3 coats on it. I'm not a professional, so I can't say something like what the professionals say. It laid down pretty good or anything like that. But I know one problem I had after I put a couple of problems. After I put the first coat down, and I came back to do the second coat, my spray pattern was half what it was the first time, and also I couldn't see where the paint was going. I couldn't tell where it was wet and where it was dry, and I had to get real close because one, I couldn't see, and the pattern was so short, and even if when I try to adjust the gun or turn the pressure up, it didn't make any difference. But once I got done and I started to clean the gun, I noticed that inside the gun was clogged. It was real pasty, so the paint was drying, or the prime was drying really fast, I guess. So from that experience, I know next time I'll try and do like a quick cleanup of the gun between coats. I had to get so close that like right here at one point the nozzle hit right here, so I was swinging the gun this way and I was close to this lower elevation right here, and I didn't notice. I bumped right up to the higher one there, and that was the result. Also, while I was prepping, I spent so much time trying to hide those holes, putting that body filler on. Like I was focusing on, and I think I was here for like 3 days off and on for many hours trying to, cause like this is my first time doing. I just was doing what I saw on YouTube, which I think it turned out okay. I know I did the best I could. But I say that to say, once I got done with this, I forgot all about, finishing up here or down here, so it looks like crap. Which I wasn't planning on keeping these dolls anyway, because they're really bad. They're really rusted out. So I thought was about sanding it down and working on it again, but I decided not to. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I may change my mind again. I don't know. So I'll leave these for a couple of days, let them dry or shrink. From the YouTube channel I watch, my friend Pete, DIY Auto School. He usually leave them out for like a week or so before he jump back on them. But this company says it dries in 2 hours, which I believe him, because after my second coat, I was barely getting any paint out of it. I didn't know that was the reason, but something else I'm proud of is that I didn't spill any I didn't spend any of the primer on the can. I think I've mastered that now. All I did was I put 2 pieces of tape to make like a V. But this time I took a razor and I cut off the overhang, the cut it flush with the rim of the can. Because before every time I took a pour paint out of a can, that tape would be like a dam. And it would end up going all the way in this groove. And sometimes falling over. But I think I did a pretty good job there. This is how the spray pattern of the gun when I was spraying by the third coat. I'm about 2 inches off the surface of this paper when I was doing it. I had to come down so close that I scraped the tip of the nozzle right here at one point. So I kept trying to fill that up. I'm probably gonna have to sand it out. But this was my first time doing anything on this magnitude. When it comes to painting, I was pretty nervous. But after my second coat, it became natural. So even though it wasn't coming out I wasn't panicking or nothing. I was just trying to rush so I can use all that paint out of the cup. So I'll leave this for a couple of days, let it dry or harden or whatever the process is called. Then I will sand it down. The company I bought the paint from said I have to put the paint over between 500 and 800 grit surface. So maybe next time I use a 1.4 tip on this also. Well, it's coming up pretty good, really. I think if I just do a quick clean of the gun before I start it again, it might have turned out better. I'll try that next time. Plus the gun I use, it wasn't well, actually it can be the gun because that paint just dried really fast. Like you can touch this right now. I used that Eastwood gun. I think 3 of those were like for $170 or something like that. But I'm satisfied with the turnout for my first time. I think I'll take this paper off, and after I sand it, I'll put some new paper on it. And that's the end of this chapter.